So this reminds me of yesterday. Me and Fred went down to southern Indiana to ride some twisties, and we rolled up behind a couple different times of people on motorcycles going slower than what we were wanting to go. They weren't even doing the speed limit on one occasion. The other occasion, they were doing the speed limit, so I mean, I wasn't too angry with them or anything like that. But we get to a passing zone, and in both instances, they both sped up to well above the speed limit to try to keep us from passing. What gets me is they aren't even concerned about cornering speed or anything like that. And I'm far from being super mega fast in the corners. I mean, I'm like a foot from touching my knee to the ground. But it's faster than what these people were going. So when you get to a passing zone, and I've done it myself, if there's somebody that's obviously faster than you, I whoa it up, sit up, and wave them past. Because why ruin their time? Why ruin my time? Because, you know, if they're behind me wanting to go faster, they're going to affect my riding style. At least it does to me, because I'm courteous, I guess. So when we get to the straightaways, in both these instances, both these guys, or both these groups, sped up to well above the speed limit, making it hard to pass. I did not struggle passing, but my friend on his Ninja 300, who basically, he out-corners the shit out of me, but obviously can't hang in a straight line, couldn't pass him. And it's like, what a dick move. And it just makes no fucking sense. I mean, the worst of the offenders, we had this guy that was, I mean, he was all over the lane. He double crossing the double yellow line, swinging wide turns, and when he would make a really bad, I mean, the mistakes were bad enough that they were scaring me. So I backed off, thinking that maybe I was pushing the guy, or maybe I was intimidating the guy, or something like that. So I backed way off, thinking that that was the problem. And no, he could just continue to fuck up, or drive, or ride past his ability, or whatever. I don't know. And he just chose to continue to ride that way. And anytime he messed up really bad, he would look over his shoulder to his wife or girlfriend that was sitting on the back of it and start yelling at her. When all she's literally just sitting there with her arms on the armrest, pretty much white fucking knuckled, because of there was nowhere for her to go or anything to do. And which I don't totally understand, but it's like, Jesus Christ, dude, you suck at riding. Or, okay, we all were there at one point in time. No reason to blame anybody but yourself. If you can't handle a turn, then go slower, or don't go on it at all. I mean, the bike was more than capable of it, but, you know, I guess when you won't lean it at all, or you're braking middle of the corner, stuff like that, and locking up on the bars, I think the guy had no chance. Like, you know, the bike just was like angry with him because he just wasn't riding it. You know, practice that shit. Practice your low speed maneuvers. I'm constantly amazed about, hey baby, I'm constantly amazed at how 5-10 minutes of practice a week, and just like in a parking lot, of doing figure eights or slaloms or whatever, or practicing U-turns. Oh my God, I blew a U-turn. No, it was my very first video I ever posted. I blew a U-turn, and I was so angry with myself that I went and did U-turns and figure eights for 45 minutes, and it helped. It helped so much. And so I tried to make it a point to, at least one night on my way home, swing by one of the schools or churches or empty parking lots or whatever. Try not to trespass. Try to do it on public property. I guess technically you're trespassing on a church if you don't belong to that church. But try to do it in an empty parking lot or whatever, and do your U-turns and practice that shit. It's amazing how much it helps. But back to this guy. If you're riding like an asshole and you're holding up traffic, then just let a motherfucker pass when it comes to the passing zone. Don't try to, share the road, man. There'd be one thing about sitting on your ass or blipping up next to you or running up next to you and backing off and all this other shit. Just share the fucking road. I don't give a fuck what you ride. Just share the fucking road. I'll do the same thing to you when you come along.